Tag, you guys. This is Victoria from Makeup My Way. Today I'm doing a tag video, which is my plus size story tag. This tag came from Lakeisha Green 19, and I think it originated from Plus Size Diva 24. Anyway, I went back and I watched her video as well to get a sense of what the tag was all about. Basically, it's about really just, letting people know, your background of being a plus size woman. And it's my BBW story. So, um, as long as I can remember, I've always been the bigger one out of the group. I mean by group, like my family members, the couple of girls, there were my couple of girl cousins that I have. I was always the biggest one, and even with my friends, I was like the biggest one. I'm not really fat, but I was bigger than them. Um, Back then, I don't really think my weight. I didn't have a problem with my weight. Other people had a problem with it. Um, little rude hearing their comments kids make when you're young. You fat, or, you want to break the chair, or you want to bust the seat wide open, or you want to bust your pants open. Those little, things. And I don't really, it bothered me, but it really didn't, like, really, really bother me because to me, I didn't think I had a weight problem. Um, I think I first noticed um, that other people had a problem with my weight, I will say, is when I was in elementary and was being part of, me and my friends were in a talent show. And I'm trying to look at myself. Me and my friends were in a talent show, and my friend's mom went and purchased matching dresses for us to do our dance routine in. And she came back to me and she said, all they had was larges. Is that going to be okay for you? And I said, oh, yeah, that's fine. Because looking at the dress looks huge. And I'm like, oh, this, I should be able to fit into this. No, correction. It was a medium. The other girls were wearing a small. All they had was medium. And I looked at this dress and I said, oh, it looks kind of big. I'm sure I can get into it. So, put the dress on. Long and behold, the dress is too short for me because I have a little bit more meat up top. So the dress is too short, and I'm pulling and stretching and pulling and trying to stretch it out and trying to pull it down because every time I move, this dress pops up and my butt showing. So I'm like, oh my god, I can't fit this dress, and I gotta go out on stage, and we want to wear the same thing, and I'm like, I'm just going, forget it. I'm just gonna, try to keep it down. So we're doing dance moves, and every time I move, this dress is lifting up more and more, and I find myself every 5 minutes pulling it down in the middle of our routine. And after the talent show, I had one of my teachers come up to me and say, sweetie, your dress was coming up. The dress was a little too small for you. So that was like one of the points where I kind of realized, like, oh, okay, I'm bigger than them. Wow, okay, thanks. You know, and I was a little bit down for a while, but I let it pass. I was fine with it, whatever. As I grew older, yes, I would go to the store and it would be super hard. I'm only 26, so I'm not gonna say back in those days, but it was super hard to find really cute clothes for people that were of larger size. And we were on a budget, so you can only get what you can afford, and things that were a little bit more, trendier cost more. And so I really didn't have a lot of options. So I resorted to wearing, I was like the tight jeans and like white t-shirts, whatever. I was just t-shirt and jeans type girl. I really didn't dress up as much, not unless I like had to. But I really didn't dress up as much because it was really hard to find, nice trendy clothes. Just like nowadays, it's still, it's better. You have Torrid and all these different, Ashley Stewart's and all of that, Lane Bryant and whatever. But it was really hard to come by really trendy clothes. So, I made do. So I just, had the nice little cute, t-shirts, with logos and whatever in front and just jeans. And, I made it work. And also it helped hide things that I didn't want, people to see because I was known for wearing black t-shirts, plain white black t-shirt, blue jeans. Boom, good. Um, and you all know black hides, makes you look thinner. So, um, and and also at that age, in my teenage years, it was still, up and down or whatever as far as, you know, the people in my life really noticing that I was getting bigger. Like my mom would be like, "Girl, you need to slow down. You're getting a little big, da da, whatever." And I think my problem was really it's like I consider I'm a late night eater. I like to eat at night, late off the late night because I'm like a night owl. I don't sleep, so I eat late nights, and of course it's not good the food that I'm eating late night cookies and chocolate. Chocolate is my weakness, and sweets are my weakness basically, and of course that contributed to a lot of my weight gain. Um, but I never really had a problem with guys. I never really had a problem with guys because they were looking for like, because at that, I mean, I was curvy. I mean, I had a nice, shape for a big girl. I had little, little boobies. I had a nice little butt. I mean, my booty was like, yeah. I had a nice little donk, nice little backside. It was real nice, and it's all gone now. But I had a nice little body, and I was proud of my little body, and I worked it and I rocked it, and I started to really learn how to dress, and really put things together and mixing and matching and really figuring out my style and finding clothes that accommodated me and looked good on me and weren't like didn't look nasty. My stomach wasn't hanging out or anything like that. Um, and really starting to get into fashion and my clothes and stuff. Really becoming like a girly girl. Um, so once I was making my own money, working and stuff like that, when I was a teenager, I started to, look in more magazines and look at other plus size women and how they would pair belts to, you know, make them look high waisted and just things like that. And it really helped me create my own style and try to make the clothes and the size that I was work for me. And, you know, I was fine with that. I was fine with my figure. I still was a little bit self conscious about certain areas of my body, but I was fine with it. Moving on to my moving on to my adult years. I had my daughter when I was 20. I had my daughter when I was 20. Okay. So, I had my daughter when I was 20. Wait. I was almost about to be 21. So, I still had my body, of course, but clearly I was getting bigger because I was pregnant. I gained a lot of weight, during my pregnancy, and I didn't do much to get it off, after she was born. I could have been back to my, original size, but I didn't do anything. I just sat at home and I breastfed my daughter, and I ate and I ate and I ate and I ate because um, I wasn't working anymore. I was a stay home mom, and I breastfed her, and I ate and I ate and I sat and I ate and I didn't move and I ate and I took care of my baby. I didn't go anywhere. I was so scared of my daughter going out and being an infant and getting sick, and it was just I was like almost homebound all the time, And because I was scared to go outside because I thought something was gonna happen. I was super duper paranoid after I had my daughter. So I stayed in and I ate and I ate and I ate and I ate. I ate like food was going out of style. And my weight just went up, 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 up. I mean, it just went quick. And I didn't realize it. I really didn't realize how big I was getting. Now, I'm what you call, or what they call, apple shaped. My legs are not that big. They're big, but they're not like, really big. My arms, yeah, I actually need to lose weight all over. But my problem areas are my stomach. My stomach is like huge. Um, if I could get that off, I'd be a happy camper. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say, I love being my size, but I also would like to lose weight as well. I mean, who doesn't? Who doesn't? I like being. I'm not saying I want to be skinny. I don't want to be skinny. I want to be curvy back to what I was at first, which is with this stomach down, not gone. Clearly, ain't gonna be going. It's not gonna go away that quick. But I want it to be down. Hi. Making a video. You in my video. Anyway, all I can say in closing is, well, no, let me go back. So, after that, I really wasn't really exercising after I had my daughter, so the weight never came off. So then after that, you get comfortable with it, and you really don't do much to kind of like get back in shape, stuff like that. So everything went south. The butt is gone. It's like a flat pancake. Everything is just like went down. But I'm working on it, and I am doing better to eat right and things like that. And I figure if you don't have a problem with what you look like, and this goes for anyone, if you don't have a problem with what you look like, and if the person you're with don't have a problem with what you look like, and if the person you with do have a problem with what you look like, then you shouldn't be with that person anymore. Thank you. So, as long as you're happy with what you look like, it doesn't make a difference what anybody else says. And that's about it. So, if you have any questions or um, comments or whatever, feel free to leave them below. And I'll see you guys soon. And oh yeah, thanks, Lakeisha Green 19. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I will put a link to your channel down at the bottom. Um, and thank you for tagging me. And it was really fun to do this. And I hope it was informative. And again, if you have any questions or comments, leave them below.